Hello. Hello, hello. Okay, I think you guys can hear me. I gotta test some things really quick. Alright. Gotta connect my headset to this PC somehow. Figure out how to do that now. What am I thinking now? Guys, I'm like rushing through everything right now, trying to get ready. We were supposed to have a nice pre-race and then stuff got scattered out for me. Watching the rest of the Martinsville race earlier. Figure out how to do this. Should be connected to the PC now. Nope. Oh my goodness. Okay, now you guys can hear me. Dude, this camera's so freaking bad right now, dude. Where I have to put it at. It's so annoying. I actually can't stand it. It's gonna have to do it for tonight. I'm trying to get a new monitor this week, guys. And now the camera won't even focus. There we go. Alright, yes sir, Season 8. We're trying to get one of our team owners in here, but I don't know if he's gonna get in here. Let's just find out, I guess. But anyways, while we're waiting, trying to get him in here. Alright, but anyways, new season, guys. Season 8 is here. We're ready to get going. Finally, it's been a while. You know, we had a long delay with the servers going down and everything. But we're back. And tonight we're going to be racing at Las Vegas. So, I mean, there's a lot of new stuff to go through here in this new season, including new teams, new drivers. There's a bunch. I'm streaming with a new TV for right now because I broke my other one. My other one's, in fact, sitting right here. But, yeah, I broke the other TV, and so I'm using this one. And, you know, Season 8's underway, so we'll see what happens this season. Give me a second. Thank you for the bit fifth. Oh, I got something I got to
11 to the front.
11 to the front. Yes, sir. Let me get something really quick. Give me a second. There. It doesn't have it updated yet for some reason, which it should, because we just got a bit, but I don't know. I don't know how long it takes to update or what, but fifth? Las Vegas. I think he'll get a top 5 tonight, but you know the competition's gonna be good. But you know, we were gonna get some interviews with the team owners, but let's go ahead and look at this fun video we made for closing soon. We don't have a lot of people in here right now. I want to show this video, but I don't know if we should show yet because we don't have many people in here yet. But let's go ahead and show this fun video of closing soon. And we'll also show it as the intro tonight, but we're going to show a fun video of Closing Soon that we made of Closing Soon's Radioactive, this year's Radio Sweetheart.
Let's gridlock. Get up there into 5th place.
Braking point, and I am forced to run over the person in front of me, or else I get ran over from behind. There's just no in between.
Oh, Grid just got a penalty. Grid got a penalty. Oh, Closing's going to go around as well. Somehow Grid didn't get a penalty. Let's see what Closing has to say about that.
Correct.
Grid just got a penalty. Grid got a penalty. Closing's going to go around as well. Somehow Grid didn't get a penalty. Let's see what Closing has to say about that.
Correct.
Grid just fucking wrecked the shit out of me. Give me a fucking break.
You love to hear. Gridlock spot, my bad. Closing Soon sent it in there. I thought he was about to just move him.
You gotta leave me a fucking lane. Racing me like a fucking dickhead.
Yeah, my bad.
Yes, I am allowed to be mad now. I don't give a shit if you watch it back. You race me like a fucking idiot the whole race.
Wow.
Those balls,
It's constant D.
a little bit. I'll let it slide. But it was sus.
Let it slide. Ah.
Yeah.
So that's their thoughts on that, right?
Take on caution to come out though.
Unfortunate, but Gridlock gets a penalty, so
That's for sure.
38 ran me over. Deed says, so I think Deed's also got a penalty.
Oh, everyone sped. What the fuck? Shoddy sped, Deed sped.
Oh, I guess you guys did. Shit. Coming out now.
It's sad. It's sad how bad these guys are holding a simple line. You're running the bottom of the track. It is not hard. You're single file.
And they have 23 laps on the fuel tank, so might have to save a tiny bit. Maybe not, though. I think these things are good to go. Oh, Closing Soon almost wrecked it.
Drives like shit.
We ran already a little less than the first 2 stages. Oh, man, we got car clear on the grass. What is he doing? Man. Oh, some aggressive racing. 5th Constant. Oh, there's the big wreck. 5th Constant. Closing got into a big wreck here. Hard wrecking.
And I'm dead.
Wow.
They're going to say the same. It's a game. Fifth is driving me like a complete fucking idiot. But I'm not going to touch him once the entire race.
Caution's out. Let's hear what Closing got to say.
I'm tired of the blocking. It is a 2-groove track, 1.5. I'm not putting up with the blocking. Stop blocking. You're asking for it. A 2-groove track, 1.5. I'm not putting up with the blocking. Stop blocking. You're asking for it. Like any other track, I'll put up with the blocking because I can pass on the outside. I can pass on the inside. It's a one groove track. If you're gonna block, I'm gonna move. That's period dot. Like, it's sorry.
Got hit hard, cautions out, closing with hard damage.
My race is over. My race is over.
Closing
the
got
11
hit
just
hard.
lag punched me. I have 5 seconds of damage. I'm done. I'm done. I just raced the whole race to have that happen. Hit my corner on quarter exit, dude. You know I'm gonna fucking get loose when you do that. It's such a cheap fucking move.
Closing soon, obviously not happy about the second to last lap, you know? So
Well, 18 car bumps the 9 up a little bit.
Oh, we had a little bit of free wide right there.
He's going to clear him off the back straightaway.
See what he says about it.
Dude, how is it that this kid can't race me clean? How?
Exactly what he has to say on it.
And I moved up the track that far.
Oh, 14
You
is
gotta be
hard!
fucking joking, dude.
Caution is out! Unbelievable! What has happened here?
Caution.
Alright, so that was the video of closing soon. But anyways, you know, we're getting closely to the new season here. The first lap of the new season. We were gonna try to get a team owner in here for an interview, but he isn't getting in here, so can't get Pat in here right now, unfortunately, but he is a team owner. Yeah, yes, it is. Okay, but anyways, you know, there's a lot of new stuff to talk about this season, such as some new rules. We were going to have more new rules, but didn't end up getting those. New drivers, a bunch of new stuff in here, but it's going to be exciting. It's going to be an exciting season. We have some 4 new rookies. We've got an Xfinity track and a truck track on the schedule, so we're going to be going to an Xfinity cars for a race and then truck cars for a race, and it'll be exciting. But tonight we're focused on Las Vegas, so we're going to be racing tonight, and you know, we're excited for it. It should be a good race. A lot of good talent here tonight. I'm excited to see how these new rookies do. I mean, we'll have to give my early season prediction on who I think Rookie of the Year will be. Rookie of the Year prediction. My Rookie of the Year prediction, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this is tough. For Rookie of the Year, I don't know how good any of these guys are. I feel like Tripp is good, but then honestly, you're bad. I know he's good. And I don't know about the other 2 guys, but I'm thinking Tripp, but I'm going to go ahead and say honestly, you're bad is going to win Rookie of the Year. I think he'll be dedicated. I think all these guys should be dedicated with the new incentives and stuff, but I'm going to go with honestly, you're bad to win Rookie of the Year. What do you guys think out there in the chat? I see Shotgun says Tripp for Rookie of the Year. Hey, we'll see. It should be an exciting season, but MVP award prediction. I'm not going to pick Shotgun. No, I'm playing. I might not pick you. We'll see, but MVP award prediction this season, Tenacious, super hot. This could be Shotgun's year. I'm going to go with ENA Shotgun to win it. Back on D's team for the second year. Shotgun, I think it's your year. I got you winning that MVP award. Championship prediction. You know, Shotgun has chased a championship, hasn't gotten it yet. He's chased an MVP, hasn't gotten it yet. He's fallen short. This season, though, I could see Shotgun winning it, but then again, I could also see it being either 5th constant or closing soon, because that's a lot of knowledge on the same team right there. Granted, Shotgun also has Deeds with him, and one other person on their team. I'll have to check the teams, but I think that it will probably end up being closing or 5th constant. Thank you for the sub, Duramax. Look at that. Duramax has been subbed for 14 months. That's dedicated right there. That's a true follower of this channel. Thank you, Duramax. And anyways, prediction for the championship is hard. I think it comes down between there's never been a repeat champion or back-to-back champion in II2WI. Keep that in mind. So and I don't think there's ever been a 2-time champion in II2WI. So Tenacious trying to do both of those this year. I don't think he wins it this year though. I think this year it's going to end up being 5th constant, closing soon, or ENA Shotgun, one of those 3. And I'm going to go with closing soon to be the first two-time champion in II2WI. You know, he's got the talent to do it. He's coming off of a I want to say bad season, but not one of his best seasons. And closing soon is going to be hungry this season. He's definitely going to be hungry, and I think it only fits for closing soon to be the first two-time champion in II2WI with what he's done in the series. So that's where I got one of the championship this year, closing soon. We'll see if he can get it done. We'll see what happens this season. It should be exciting. Mark my words, Ian Shotgun this season, if I have him winning MVP, he's going to finish with 3 wins this season. Very good average finish. He'll be top 3 in average finish, and that's going to be your MVP this season. 5th constant, he'll be top 5 in average finish. He'll have 2 wins this season. Closing soon, he'll have 2 wins this season. And then Tenacious, he'll have 1 or 2 wins this season, maybe 2. That's my prediction. I'm just going off of random stuff right now. We'll see if it's right, because there's also going to be other guys that win races. So we'll see what happens, though. I'm going to tell you guys the teams really quick. The teams that I have so far, I have all the teams. I believe we got Team Tenacity, DD King in the 3 car, Tenacious driving the 8 car, and then Honestly You're Bad driving the 13 car this year for Team Tenacity. And then we got Fast Money Motorsports. We got Ine Shotgun in the 2 car, Dirty Deeds in the 22 car, and then we got I-Trip in the 12 car. Then we got West Coast Ford, where we got Gridlock driving the 4 car, Lined Cone driving the 14 car, and Idyllic Fungus driving the 38 car. And then we go over and we got Wicked Lightning Racing, where we have 5th Constant in that 11 car, Rubber Boy in the 19 car, and closing soon in the 18 car. So that's our teams this year. You guys heard 4 new names in there. And we're actually going to go ahead and introduce those rookies really quick on this quick video I made right before the stream. So let's go ahead and introduce the rookies a little bit. It's not really any information about them. We might try to get something about that. But let's go ahead and just get an introduction of what their names are and what they look like, most of them at least. Alright, so Season 8 rookies for In It to Win It. We got DD King. He's going to be driving for Team Tenacity this season in the 3 car. Then we got Lined Cone, who's going to be driving in the 14 car for West Coast Ford. Honestly You're Bad. He's going to be driving over in Team Tenacity, driving that 13 car. And then we got I-Trip, who's going to be driving for Fast Money Motorsports in that 12 car. Should be an exciting season, having these 4 new rookies. We'll see what happens. So that's our rookies this season. Should be exciting. Make sure I got them all. That's all of our rookies. Just making sure I got them all. Should be an exciting season, 4 new rookies, and it's going to be fun. Hey, what's up? Thank you for getting in the chat, DD King. You look great, hey. Hopefully you'll look great on the track. Racing for Team Tenacity. I like how they actually got their own team names this season. It is a good-looking rookie class. This probably could be the best rookie class in II2WI history. And it will, like you said right there, I was going to say, compared to Season 5, where that is probably the best class so far with 2 drivers, both that were battling for MVP. Nah, Gus isn't racing anymore. He raced part of last season, and then he backed out in the middle of last season, I believe, so he's not racing anymore this season. But it should be an exciting, we got a lot of new names in here, Wild Boy. Season 5 was one of the best seasons in II2WI. I agree with you there, 5th Constant. Even though, you might be biased with them, you winning the championship, but still, it was one of the best seasons in II2WI, I believe. Alright, so I'm not sure if I don't think they've already qualified yet. I don't even think they're in a lobby yet. But I'm not sure. So, tonight with In It to Win It, Season 8 getting underway, we're going to name the schedule off for you guys. Let me find it. The first race of the season tonight at Las Vegas is where we'll be racing. And then we go to Talladega next week. And then we have the Dover race. Then we got Iowa after that. Then we got Auto Club. And then here's where it gets a little interesting in II2WI this season. We go to the Canadian Tire road course race in the Xfinity cars. Then we go to Homestead, which has been a past championship race. Then we got Bristol in the trucks. So we're running Bristol trucks. And then we got Chicagoland. Then Atlanta, which has also been a championship race. Then Michigan. Then we go to Charlotte for a very long race. And then we have a championship at Kentucky. I believe it might be the first ever championship race at Kentucky in II2WI history, but don't mark my words on that. I could be wrong. It's the first ever one there in the broadcasting era, at least. So we got a lot of exciting tracks on the schedule this year. It should be an exciting circuit of racing. And, we got a really exciting season coming up. I wish we could get one of the team owners in here for an interview. We'll see if we can get him in, actually. Because, I was trying to get him in, but let me get him on Xbox really quick, maybe. Let me see if I can find him, guys. Hold on a second, guys. Let me see if I can get him in here. I'm going to mute for a second. Alright, guys. I'm back. I don't think we're going to be getting that interview pre-race, but, we got another big storyline this season that's being maybe not really overlooked, but at the same time, not the biggest hype, but still some hype, actually. We got two guys going from rivals to teammates this season. We got Closing Soon and Fifth Constant. Fifth Constant raced with Deeds, and he raced in the Gibbs car the whole time. He's still racing the 11, but he raced on the Gibbs team. And then Closing Soon, who raced on multiple different teams, he didn't really like Fifth Constant. Fifth Constant didn't have a lot against him, but Closing Soon did not like Fifth Constant. He couldn't stand him. And now, ironically, these two guys find each other on the same team. So they went from rivals to teammates. And I'm excited to see how they work together this year and see what kind of magic they can put together over there on their team this season. It's going to be an exciting season. And we'll see if they can show out. They're going to be racing over with Rubber Boy on Wicked Lightning Racing, which is going to be interesting. That's Rib's team over there. It's going to be an exciting season. We'll see what they can do. And, we got new incentives that in it to win it this season. I was going to get some team owners in here to talk about their incentives, but I started the stream a little too late for that. But, new team incentives with different teams have their different ones, Fifth better get me food or I think he will come in 7. Well, anyways, like for Deed's team, I don't know his incentives, but for example, one team could have like Closing Soon and Fifth Constant, Ribs could, and he might be paying them more money if they get a good finish or if they win the championship compared to what another team would have paid him or something maybe. But like if a driver wins a championship, their team owner will pay them a certain amount of money. And then if a driver finishes in a certain spot, their team owner will pay them a certain amount of money depending on what their incentives are, that kind of stuff. So, like, for example, a team owner, if they wanted to, they could pay their driver for getting a top 5 or something. Or they can pay their driver if they win the team championship, that kind of stuff. So, there's going to be some good money put into this. It's going to be exciting. Some guys in here don't even care about the money, though. They're just worried about the racing. So, we'll see what happens. We're just happy to be back in NASCAR Heat 5 with the servers on, and we pray that they stay on. So, we're ready for a good end-of-20 season here. And we're just waiting for them to get this thing started. They're about to run a qualifying race and then get to the racing. So this should be exciting. Just getting ready for it. And also, guys, I just want to announce really quick. This week, throughout the week, on Sunday of last week, or not Sunday, Monday of last week, I broke my TV. So I broke my TV, so I wasn't able to play the Xbox or get on the PC throughout the whole week until Friday. So I broke my TV, couldn't do anything until Friday. Friday was my birthday, so I just relaxed all day and did fun things. Saturday, yesterday, I didn't do anything for the stream. I was planning on it and never did. And then today, I did some stuff for the stream, but I just want to let you guys know, I was hoping to have some big things coming on this season, and still should happen. I should be getting, hopefully if I can get enough ideas, hopefully can kind of rebrand the stream a little bit, like the transitions and like a leaderboard and stuff, rebrand a little bit, and have a whole new look to Season 8 and II2WI. We just didn't get it tonight, so there will be a new booth, and hopefully we'll be rebranding a little bit. But for right now, this is what we got. And I'm also hoping sometime soon, hopefully if I could get it, hopefully, and it might not happen, it probably won't happen, I'm hoping to get a new monitor throughout this week. I got to talk to my dad about it and stuff, and hopefully I get paid for the work I just did to be able to get it, but hopefully I can get a new monitor throughout this week, because the TV I'm streaming on right now, guys, is not good at all. It is an old TV, the graphics are horrible, it doesn't even fit my PC screen in there, and yeah, I'm just lucky to have a TV, but I'm going to try to get a new monitor sometime throughout this week, or sometime soon at least, but I'm hoping throughout this week. See what happens though. But we're getting closer and closer to the first race in II2WI Season 8. We've made it this many seasons, you know. We started this stream, we started broadcasting II2WI in Season 4. And look how far we've made it. Closing Soon won the Season 4 championship. Fifth Constant won in Season 5. Season 6 went to... who did win Season 6 championship? Who won Season 6? Season 5 was Fifth Constant, and then Season 6, I can't remember. And then Season 8... Oh, Season 6 was Fry Dog, that's right. Season 6 was Fry Dog, and then Season 7 was Tenacious. And so who's going to be Season 8 champion? We got to find out. Soon to find out who the Season 8 champion is. What the heck? That was weird. Alright. Let me promote really quick, guys. Let me promote the stream, and then we'll be getting underway. Alright, posting this stuff right now. There we go. Alright, it's posted. So, again, we're getting closer and closer. Almost time for the race. We're just waiting for them to qualify right now. It's been a minute since I've called a race. I might have to warm up a little bit, guys, you know. Have to warm up to commentating it again. Alright, so I think they're almost done qualifying. Let me know, if you guys have any ideas out there, what are some things you guys would like to see on the II2WI stream, if there's anything? Like, what are some new things you guys would like to see? I need some ideas. And they are almost done qualifying. My headset just turned off. And it's not connected anymore, of course. That's so annoying. Okay, it is. Alright. We got guys getting ready right now. Let's show one of our guys getting ready in qualifying at the moment. See if it'll work. I guess it's just not gonna work. Maybe. That's weird. We have another problem right now, but we'll see if we can fix it. We'll try this. So that's weird. That's very weird. There it is. It's a little laggy though, and for some reason it keeps cutting him out on the Streamlabs, but I don't know. We won't worry about it right now. We might not be able to do driver cam tonight because of that, but that's weird. At least we know about that now. But anyways, soon we're gonna be starting the race. Race is qualifying is about to end. We'll let you guys know who wins the poll. And announcement: the poll winner tonight does win a $15 gift card. Every other week, I believe the poll winner is gonna be winning a $10 gift card, possibly. But poll winner does get a $15 gift card tonight, so we'll see who gets it. My prediction is gonna be E&A Shotgun winning the poll. So we'll see what happens. Let me see here. Well, anyways, guys, about to get going. It's time. It is time. Season 8 is about to be underway, finally. The poll winner, here's the starting order. Your poll winner is Honestly You're Bad in the 13 car, so he will be winning a $15 Xbox gift card. Second place, DD King, so that's 2 rookies already. Third place, Closing Soon. Fourth place, E&A Shotgun. Fifth place, Lion to Cone. Sixth, that's another rookie. Sixth place, I Trip. That is another rookie. Seventh place, Tenacious. Eighth place, Fifth Constant. Ninth place isn't showing up. 10th place, Idyllic Fungus. 11th place, Gridlock. So that's your 11 drivers racing tonight. I'm not sure who we're missing. We should have 12 drivers. We are missing somebody. It seems to be... maybe... I don't think it's Dirty Deeds, but it might be. No, never mind. Dirty Deeds is the host. Who is it? They're missing one driver. They got... where's Tenacious? Tenacious is in there. Closing Soon. Fungus. They're all in there. Shotgun. Fifth Constant. They're all in there. All the rookies are in there. Ribs. Rebel Boy might be missing. Rebel Boy or one other guy it could be, and I can't think of who it is. The person missing is either... I don't think it's Rebel Boy, but it could be. He could be getting back in. It's either Rebel Boy or it's that's the only guy it could be, I think. Yeah, it's Rebel Boy. No, I don't even know who it is. Who is it? I don't know who we're missing. But we're going to go down. We were going to do an intro. We're going to do it really quick, but we'll see if we might have to cut through the race. But we're going to start the intro. We'll see what happens.
Let's gridlock. Get up there into 5th place.
Breaking point, and I am forced to run over the person in front of me, or else I get ran over from behind. There's just no in between.
Oh, Greg just got a penalty. Greg got a penalty. Oh, closing's going to go around
closing.
as well. Somehow Greg didn't get a penalty. Let's see what closing has to say about that.
Correct.
Greg just got a penalty. Greg got a penalty. Oh, closing's going to go around as well. Somehow Greg didn't get a penalty. Let's see what closing has to say about that.
Correct.
Grid just fucking wrecked the shit out of me. Give me a fucking break.
You love to hear. Gridlock spot, my bad. Closing soon sent it in there. I thought he was about to just move him.
You gotta leave me a fucking lane. Racing me like a fucking dickhead.
Yeah, my bad.
Yes, I am allowed to be mad now. I don't give a shit if you watch it. You race me like a fucking idiot the whole race.
Wow.
This ball's loose.
Was fifth constant D.
A little bit. I'll let it slide. But it was sus.
Let it slide.
Yeah.
So that's their thoughts on that, right?
Take on caution to come out though.
Unfortunate, but Gridlock gets a penalty, so
That's for sure. Took
38 ran me over. Deed says, so I think Deed's also got a penalty.
Oh, everyone sped. What the fuck? Jody sped, Deed sped.
Oh, I guess you guys did. Shit. Coming out now.
It's sad. It's sad how bad these guys are holding a simple line. You're running the bottom of the track. It is not hard. You're single file.
And they have 23 laps on the fuel tank, so might have to save a tiny bit. Maybe not, though. I think these things are good to go. Oh, closing soon almost wrecked it.
Drives like shit.
We've ran already a little less than the first two stages. Oh, man, we got car clear on the grass. What is he doing? Man. Oh, some aggressive racing. 5th constant. Oh, there's the big wreck. 5th constant closing got into a big wreck here. Hard wrecking.
And I'm dead.
Wow.
They're gonna say the same. It's a game. Fifth is driving me like a complete fucking idiot. But I'm just not gonna touch him once the entire race.
Caution's out. Let's hear what closing got to say.
I'm tired of the blocking. It is a 2-groove track, 1.5. I'm not putting up with the blocking. Stop blocking. You're asking for it. A 2-groove track, 1.5. I'm not putting up with the blocking. Stop blocking. You're asking for it. Like any other track, I'll put up with the blocking because I can pass on the outside. I can pass on the inside. It's a 1-groove track. If you're gonna block, I'm gonna move. That's period dot. Like, it's sorry.
Got hit hard. Caution's out. Closing with hard damage.
My race is over. My race is over.
Closing
the
got
11
hit
just
hard.
lag punched me. I have 5 seconds of damage. I'm done. I'm done. I just raced the whole race to have that happen. Hit my corner on quarter exit, dude. You know I'm gonna fucking get loose when you do that. It's such a cheap fucking move.
Closing soon. Obviously not happy about the second to last lap, you know. So
Oh, 18 car bumps the 9 up a little bit.
Oh, we had a little
9
bit of
car's
free
probably not
wide
gonna
right
appreciate
there.
it. He's going to clear him off the back straightaway.
See what he says about it.
Dude, how is it that this kid can't race me clean? How?
Exactly what he has to say on it.
And I moved up the track that far.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the II2WI Season 8 opening race tonight at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, where we're going to be going 200 miles in the Cup cars and seeing who can win it after this 200-mile race. Season 8 is underway here tonight. Your pool winner, Honestly You're Bad, takes it green. Remember, they can't pass until they get halfway on the back straightaway on restarts, so we're going to see how these guys do on this first restart with the new rule. They're going to be relaxed right here. And this is, I believe this is for the shifters to not be advantaged, but I don't know how much I like this as the entertainment part, but we'll see. As they are now able to race it out. Season 8 is underway here, and Honestly You're Bad is the leader. He leads it. DD King racing third right now. He is another rookie to look at. He's going to be driving the 3 car this season. That 18 car is closing soon this season. He's the one on the 18 car tonight. That should be interesting and exciting to see as well, as he's side by side right now with the 3 car of DD King. As we go through lap number 1 here. And we go on to the back straightaway for lap number 2. Some early racing. We should see a lot of racing here at Las Vegas, but they are on relaxed cautions this season. They are not doing strict anymore. We'll see whose hands that play into tonight. And side by side right now is Shotgun and closing soon, 2 former teammates from season 5. These 2 going at it. Closing soon's gonna have it still, as he battles now with DD King and rookie. These guys going at it here early. Lined Cone, another rookie to look at, driving that 14 car tonight. The 14 is looking good tonight too. That paint scheme is very nice. He's going to have the 12 car below him. Got to see who that 12 car is. That's II2WI. It's Trip in the 12 car. He's another rookie this season. Our 4th rookie. So we'll see how he does. He's racing for Dirty Deeds team. I believe it's the Deeds team. I'm not sure the name on it. I still got to memorize their names, guys. Tenacious driving that 8 car again that he won the championship in last season. So we'll see if he can repeat tonight. No, he's looking to have a really good season. We'll see if he can get it done. It's going to be exciting to see. He's right now. These guys racing it out here early. 5th constant. He's trying to get it going here. He's racing on Closing Soon's team this year, so it should be interesting. Back in his 11 car, and that 22 car, guys, that is Dirty Deeds. You know, I can't believe he's driving the 22 car. I personally told him he shouldn't. I told him he should be in the 12 car, but he chose the 22 and Tripp got the 12 car. So we'll see how he races in that 22 car this season. Maybe he gets a win. He won one last season. In the 38 car, running behind him right now, that's a Dillick Fungus driving that 38 this season. Last season he was in the 13 as a rookie. That car now went to a Dillick, or to Honestly You're Bad, who is a rookie this season. Then we got Gridlock, who's driving the 4 this season. That's going to be weird to see. It's going to be hard getting used to calling him Gridlock in that 4 car instead of K. Rainey in that 4 car. And then Rebel Boy driving the 19 car. It's going to be weird seeing that this season as well. Although I believe he might have drove it for a little bit before, but I'm not positive on that. So a little run through the field on who we got driving each car right there. Shotgun driving the 2 car. Back in a Penske car. You know, last time he was in a Penske car, he had a really good season. He was battling for a championship, battling for Rookie of the Year, battling for MVP, doing all that in that car. So it was a good season for him last time he got in a Penske car. And we'll see if he can do it again this season. Have a good season. Tenacious driving below the 11 car, 5th constant right now, trying to get the pass. He's going to do so. So everybody bunched up right now here early in the race. We have 134 laps tonight. We're only 7 laps into that, 8 laps into that now, right now. So we got a lot of racing tonight, as they are 2 by 2 right now through turns 1 and 2. Idyllic Fungus battling with the 18 car, closing soon down the back straightaway right now. We'll see what these guys can do. Who's going to take this battle? Or Idyllic Fungus, my bad. It's Honestly You're Bad. I got to get used to that not being Idyllic this season. And now they're 3 wide for the lead right now as they go down the front straightaway. 3 wide, Ine Shotgun, Honestly You're Bad, and closing soon, going for it right now. Who's going to get it? This is a battle. They're still 3 wide right now. Some incredible racing right now as they go through 1 and 2. Out of turn 2, they're still 3 wide down the back straightaway. Closing soon is going to clear the 13 car maybe. He is going to clear him, and closing soon in the 18 car is your new leader here at Las Vegas. Last time we came to Las Vegas was the last race of last season. Tenacious actually won that race and won the championship after winning that race, so it was ended on a caution. Don't know if we'll see that this season with it being relaxed cautions, but we could. It ended on a caution with Ine Shotgun and that 18 car battling him for the championship, and then caution came out after the 18 wrecked. Shotgun probably does not like me to talk about that, but you know, we got to talk about the history sometimes. And the 2 car and 13 car get into each other a little bit right there as they go through 2 and 3, or through 3 and 4, my bad. And now they're going at it. The 8 car of Tenacious shooting down to the bottom. You know, he's really good here. Tenacious and in it to win it is 2-0 at Las Vegas. So give him my prediction for tonight's race. Forgot to give it earlier, my prediction on who's going to win it tonight, I'm going to go with Tenacious. You know, he's won it the last 2 times we've came here. I'm going with Tenacious to get the job done tonight in that 8 car. You know, he won it in Season 6, driving, I can't remember exactly what car it was in Season 6, but I know he won it that season. It might have been the 8 car, but I think it was the 30, it might have been the 37 maybe. And I wasn't streaming that race because I was on vacation. That was last year in Season 6. And then he won the second race at Las Vegas that he raced in this 8 car. It was the last race we raced at. So he's trying to go back-to-back at Las Vegas. I believe he'd be the first ever II2WI racer to win back-to-back races at the same track. So when I say that, I mean like the last race was at this track, and then the very next race was at the same track, and it went to the same driver. So he's trying to do something nobody's done before. But I don't know if anybody's ever had a chance to do that in II2WI, because the odds of the first race of the next season being the last race of last season is low, but caution might wave here with 2 cars around. Honestly, you're bad. And the 14 car of Lined Cone both getting into it. Honestly, your bad goes clear into pit road with damage, bad damage. Caution's going to wave. First caution of the season. And I don't think I got the full clip, but we'll see if I did. Yeah, they started racing with damage last season. And this is the first race with damage. So caution's going to wave there. And that's our first one of the season. Let's look at the replay really quick and see what happened right there. Hold on, guys. We got our replay messed up. We got our replay messed up because of one time when the computer crashed, I believe. But anyways, we'll look at it one more time right here. Look at it one more time and get it. See what happened right here. So coming out of turn 4, I think, honestly, your bad might have gotten to the wall and then slowed up the 14 behind him of Lined Cone, and it just brought out the caution and some bad damage for him as well. So first caution of Season 8 for In It to Win It, and it's going to involve 2 rookie drivers. And honestly, your bad was having a really good run, but good news for him, it's still early in this race. He's still got plenty of time to recover. Green flag back out here. Remember, they can't pass until they get to the back straightaway. Trying to get to the leader. They can't pass until they get to the middle of the back straightaway. And, you know, I don't know what they mean when they can't pass, but I think that the 8 car got in front of the second place car right there, but sometimes that's going to happen, I believe. So the penalty for if you do pass before is after the race, you lose 10 spots after the race. So that is a very bad penalty, so you don't want to mess this up. You know, it's going to take a little bit of practice. They haven't really practiced it much yet, I don't think, but they're going to have to practice that. And, you know, we probably will end up seeing some penalties this season from that because, you know, and I'm not saying it's going to be on purpose, but just accidents happen, and sometimes it can be hard to control it. So we'll see what happens. As honestly, your bad already making his way back through the pack after that bad wreck he just got into. So that's good to see. We'll see if we get into our first long run of the season, you know, with relaxed cautions on. We didn't see as many of them last season. I still enjoyed the strict cautions because, you know, on the broadcaster, it's entertainment. But, you know, it's going to be good to see these guys race on relaxed and be able to have more fun, getting into long runs, getting into green flag stops and stuff. And they will like not having as many cautions. So we'll see how it goes. But how about closing soon here early? As Tenacious is going to get into ENA shocking a little bit right there. But how about closing soon here early? You know, he's looking really strong early in this first race. Still very early in the race. But last season, we really saw closing soon struggle, and he had a slump year. He might have been getting good finishes or decent finishes, but he just wasn't getting the wins he wanted. You know, closing soon, the kind of driver he is, his potential is higher than what he had last season, and he knows it is. And he did get a win to get in the championship, so that's good. But, you know, it took him a while to get that win, and he doesn't like that. He wants to get a win earlier than that, and I feel like this is his bounce-back season, and he's looking strong here early in this first race of the season, which is great to see. But he's got Tenacious right there, some company, another driver that is very good at this track, trying to come out here and win it tonight. We'll see if he can do so here early, though. We got some good racing going on here early. You got Tripp driving the 12 car. He's running, I believe, 4th right now. Running 4th, right in front of his teammate, Dirty D's. And now you got, honestly, your bad rookie driver trying to get back up there. You know, he just got in a wreck. And look at him already getting back up there into the top 5 right here if he can pass Dirty Deeds. See if he can do it as they're side by side right now through 3 and 4. If you guys are just tuning in, we are at the beginning of this Las Vegas race. 20 laps into it out of 134. First race of Season 8 and II2WI. We've had 1 caution so far. 2 rookie drivers got into a wreck. And, you know, there's still plenty of racing left, so grab your popcorn, grab your drink, and enjoy this race tonight because it's going to be a good one. Tripp battling with the 13 of Honestly You're Bad right now. These two side by side through 3 and 4, trying to catch that 3rd place car. 5th constant. Back in the 11 car, you know, he's racing with ribs this season and closing soon this season. Believe it or not, he's racing with closing soon this season, guys. I think it's crazy. You guys probably think it's crazy too. It's crazy to see those two racing together. And all 3 Penske guys together right now. And when I say Penske, I should be calling them by their actual team name, but I can't remember it yet. Got to memorize those. But all 3 of the Deeds team running together right now. And just Deeds running that 22 car is just so weird to see. I feel like the best Penske car to run is the 12 car. It's got some cool paint schemes. And because I'm fine with the 12 car, I'm fine with Blaney. Deeds getting passed here by the 3 car. And that 3 car is... I'm trying to remember the rookies now. 3 car is, who is it? D.D. King. That's who it is. D.D. King running that 3 car, one of our rookies. So, good to see him making his way to the pack right now. Another rookie. Last season, we had 1 rookie that was out there for the whole season, and that was Idyllic Fungus. He had an incredible season, you know. He won the Rising Star Award. I think he could end up getting a win this season. I believe he could. You know, with how good he raced last season and how he kept improving. He got 3 awards in the award show. He got Rookie of the Year, Rising Star Award, and Hard Charger Award. So, you know, he's got a lot of awards, and, you know, I expect him to get a win this season. I think it's going to happen with how good he's raced. He's still going to have to get used to some of these newer drivers, like the rest of them. But, you know, he'll be good. He'll get this win. Maybe not tonight, but he'll get a win this season, I believe. And we'll see what happens with him, you know. Closing soon. Your leader right now, Tenacious, right behind him. There's the links, guys, for II2WI. For the Discord, the YouTube. Those 2 right there. Ignore the last link, Bombshell says. Thank you for posting those. Lined Cone running behind the 38 right now. See if he can catch him. He was involved in that wreck earlier. And he's going to get to the bumper right there. Oh, 38's going to move up the track a little bit. He used the bumper. Tried to use it at least. And, you know, I know there's still a lot of action going on right now, guys. You know, actually, we'll wait. But, because there's still a lot of action going on right now. Lined Cone right now driving behind the 38 still. And we got Tripp driving behind his teammate Dirty D's in that 22. Tenacious trying to catch the leader right now. We'll see if he can do it here within the next few laps. See if we got any radio on the 18 car of Closing Soon who does have the Radio Sweetheart Award that we announced earlier, kind of. We're just gonna say he has it because we showed his video.
See, like when he runs middle, it does not work well for him.
So, not a lot going on his radio right now. Oh, man, we got some blocking going on. Deeds blocking D.D. King pretty good right there. And some good racing. D.D. King going to go below Dirty D's right here. They're going at it. Oh, Idyllic Fungus going to get the wall. Fungus going to get the wall hard. He saved it, but that's going to be some damage for him. You don't want to get into single car wrecks because you won't get a caution. With the relaxed cautions on, that's one thing you don't want is single car wrecks. And sometimes multiple car wrecks won't even call a caution on relaxed. So, dangerous there for Idyllic Fungus, who almost wrecked it. He got some damage though. That's not going to be good. We'll see if we can see any of the damage. It's hard to see it with the camera angles we were given. I'm not sure if he has any or not, but he's battling right now with the 4 car of Gridlock. See what he can do. Rebel Boy all by himself right now behind Gridlock. You know, Closing Soon said it before the race when they were loading in. I heard him say it on the radio. He said, Rebel Boy, if you can just get top 8, then, you know, we should be good. And he's not talking about just this race, he's talking about the whole season. If he can just get top 8s consistently, they should be good on winning the team championship is what he believes in. Oh, the 4 car is going to put the 38 in the wall. Some contact right there. Wish we could have got that more. We'll look at that replay really quick. See if you guys look in front of us. Wish we would have had a better camera angle at it, but if you look right here, 38's going to get up in front of Gridlock. I don't know if Gridlock thought he was clear. Oh, 38 got into him first, and then the 4 just returned the favor and said, you know, we're not going to race like that. He said, all right, you want to get into me? I'm going to get into you. And that's what he did. Some fun tempers here early. Where's 5th at? Right now, 5th Constant's running 3rd place in that 11 car right there. But what I was saying, Closing Soon said that if Ribs can just get consistent 8th place, he should be good on... They should be good on winning a team championship, you know, is what I'm assuming he meant. And right now, you know, Ribs doesn't have that right now, but it's still early in the races. We got 2 guys on pit road. Honestly, You're Bad and Gridlock are the first drivers to hit pit road. First green flag pit stops of Season 8. DD King right now, side by side with the 12 car of Trip. 2 rookies going at it. So we're getting into pits. We're getting to the pit road stops right now.
He's low on fuel, bud.
Closing Soon spotter right there telling him his fuel. The 14 car of Line Cone right behind DD King. 3 rookies right here all together. The next race is going to be next weekend at, let me check, Talladega, that's what it is. We're racing next weekend at Talladega. Should be an exciting one. Should be a good race. As we're going to be getting on to the pit road stops right here. We got another guy on pit road. That's E&A Shotgun in the 2 car. And we should be getting more pit road stops right here. Dirty Deeds, I'm not sure if he already stopped or if he just fell behind Line Cone and them. They got to pit this lap if they haven't already. So Closing's pitting this lap. There we got DD King signaling, 5th Constant signaling. Line Cone's going to stay out on the track, but I believe he is going to come in, even though he didn't signal. We'll see. Right here. Here they come in. They're all coming in. Deeds, all of them. So we're on to green flag stops here at Las Vegas. And, you know, we're starting to get a little spread it out here. Each team has 3 drivers. There's 4 teams, so 12 guys on the track. They're also doing incentives this season, Wild Boy. We're going to be showing a video here soon about it. But they're also doing incentives where drivers will get paid if they do certain things right by their team owner. So, for example, one team owner could pay his driver $150 if he wins the championship, you know. Those kind of incentives. So it really just depends on what the team owner decides he wants to do. I need to get more information on those things, see who's getting what. But yeah, it's pretty exciting. We got pit road stops right now. Guys coming off pit road. Ignore that damage, guys. That damage that's showing up is just going to be from pit road, them hitting each other. It's not actually on their cars. That's going to be one thing about not having strict cautions and not having easy refreshes for damage, but it's all good. We can deal with it. So starting to get a little spread out here. Closing Soon is not your leader anymore. I believe Tenacious jumped him actually. And he's actually in 3rd place, believe it or not. 1st place right now is the 13 car of Honestly You're Bad. With Tenacious right behind him. So let's go look at a video on some Season 8 information that you guys might want to know. We're going to look at the video about it, and I'll explain it to you guys. But pretty much this season, you know, there's some new additions we got to Season 8. We were talking about it in the chat right there while I was asking some questions. So let's go ahead and show it. We got 4 new rookie drivers this season. That's going to be exciting. We got driver incentives that are paying money this season. I was talking about that just a minute ago. New rules that are being implemented. So some new rule packages. And then a big rule change we have is no passing on restarts until you get to the middle of the back straightaway. New rule for the drivers. And there's new teams and new team names. I don't know the team names at the moment. I can't memorize them like that. But we are going to be racing a truck race and an Xfinity race this season. So that's going to be exciting. And in Season 8, it's going to be a good one. So that's some fun information about this season as we get back to the action here. You know, this truck race, the truck race this season is going to be at Bristol. And that's going to be very exciting. And then the Xfinity race is going to be at Canadian Tire, I believe. So a road course race. That should be exciting. It's gonna be a fun season, I believe. So it could be one of the best seasons in the 20. You never know with incentives and everything. These guys have big expectations. You know, we're hoping that nobody's gonna be leaving mid-season with their incentives and stuff. And we're hoping we have a full season with all the drivers. And it should be exciting. Closing Soon right now. He's running 3rd place behind the 13 car of Honestly You're Bad. And did the 13 car get passed by Tenacious? He did. So Tenacious is now your leader. Honestly, you're bad second. Closing soon third. That's your top 3 right now. Here early. Still plenty of racing to go, though. See if we can get any other radio chatter, if there's any going on. See if we got anything from Ribs. Not much talking for him right now. See if we can go to Gridlock and get anything. Nothing much from him right now either. Driver's just locked in. Middle of the run. So, early right here in the race, in the middle part of the race, some of the drivers just quieting down, you know, locking in, trying to get things done. And we'll see if we can get any radio chatter from Fast Money Motorsports. See if we got anything.
I mean, I'm out here. I'm hitting perfect laps right now, bro, and I'm running 9th place and not gaining anything.
Where you at, Trip?
I fucking revved the ball. I was 5th, but I revved the
Car
ball.
You're fine.
Car looking on your outside. He's on your outside.
Yeah,
Cone,
good at that.
14. Yep. Gather back
I'm out
up.
here just running. I'm trying to just run good enough that I can stay in front of the leaders, which I think I'm doing
Yeah, and
just
watch
good enough to stay in front.
Yeah, and watch your fuel, because it's
I
literally...
am. I came short. I came 3.
Alright guys, can somebody clip that? Somebody clip like the last minute so I can have that clip later. Please, like Bombshell or somebody, could you clip like the last minute if possible? I can't do it right now. So, Tenacious right now. I want to get Tenacious's camera on, but it wasn't working earlier. I don't have that command. Wow, boy. Like, there's a button you have to press on the stream. It's like a clip thing. It's like a picture of like a movie clip or something. Thank you, Bombshell. Alright guys, so here in this middle run of the race, we showed it pre-race, but we're going to show it again here. Let's just do it. It's not really much, but it's a small introduction of the rookies to see what they look like and to see what their names are. So let's go introduce our rookies really quick, and I'll try to tell you guys what car they're driving if I can remember. But anyways, our Season 8 rookies, we've got D.D. King driving the 3 car for Team Tenacity this season. Then we got Lion Cone. He's driving the 14 car for West Coast Ford this season. And then we got Honestly You're Bad driving the 13 car for Team Tenacity. He's also with teammate D.D. King. And then we got Trip driving the 12 car for Fast Money Motorsports. So it should be an exciting season with these new rookies. We're hoping for a good season here, you know. I'm really excited about these incentives and stuff. That should be really fun, bring some more to the game and more to the racing. It should make these guys, if they didn't already want to race at their best caliber, it should make them want to race at their best caliber. And I think most of these guys already wanted to race at their best caliber and be here every week. But just in case any of them didn't, you know, hopefully this gets them to race at their best caliber and be here every week and be committed and make it seem like more than just a game, you know. Hopefully this makes it feel like more than just a game, because it should be fun. And here earlier, we have some good racing here at Vegas. Guys starting to get spread out, though, you know. This is interesting, you know. I was expecting this. We might see this a lot this season, just spread out racing with the relaxed cautions. That's the one downside about relaxed cautions, in my opinion, not the driver's opinion, is the entertainment purposes. But, you know, for the driver's sake, relaxed cautions helps the racing, and it helps the strategy and everything. 55 Chevy says next season. Are you like hinting that you might be racing next season? That could be fun. So here early in the race, you know, I'd like to get a interview with one of the team owners who's not actually racing, but Unfortunately, he hasn't been in to get the interview. We were going to get him in for an interview, but it hasn't happened. Honestly, you're bad onto pit road here, so we're getting more green flag stops. We'll see what happens. So, getting back onto pit road here. See if we can get any radio chatter from anybody. Oh, closing soon. Almost wrecks it. Him and Tenacious. He got in the back of Tenacious a little bit.
Holy. Dude, he got hella loose.
And that's closing soon's thoughts on it right there. So we got guys coming onto pit road, and then we got a battle right here between Lined Cone and the 3-car of DD King. Who do we have on pit road so far? Let's see. It might only be one guy. Nope. Gridlock and Idyllic Fungus, I believe. Not Idyllic Fungus. Honestly, you're bad as a guy. He already got off pit road. Still getting used to that 13-car change, guys. Leader right now is the 8-car of Tenacious, who has the 18-car right there battling with him. So this is the battle for the lead right here. We got the battle for the lead going down. And this should be exciting. And they got to pit here soon. They do have to pit soon. We'll see when that happens. Let's see if we can get any radio chatter from anybody. I don't know if Close is going to have any when he gets on the pit road, but right now he's just battling for the lead. Big Raj knows. Oh, yeah. Per sources, Big Raj. And these two leaders going to stay out another lap. ENA Shotgun coming in.
Chatty is on pit road.
Tenacious still holds the lead here.
He's also not all that fast, so I'll say that. Like we are on pace to lap him. When he spun, he was only half a lap down.
Shotgun must have spun or something. And these guys got a pit right here, so we're going to see what they look like going to the pit road, these two together.
You're gonna need those tires to last, driver.
They're going to get in pretty good right here. Fifth Constant also coming on the pit road along with DD King. And, yeah, DD King. Gets on there good. So, I think everybody got on there good in this little pack. And we got guys on pit road like Dirty Deeds, Idyllic Fungus, Trip. These guys all coming off pit road. Looks like Ribs on pit road as well. And I think I saw Lined Cone back there on pit road. So, getting to our second thing of green flag pit stops here at Las Vegas. Could we end up seeing some crazy caution that shakes things up? I just don't think that's going to be... I don't see how it's going to be possible on relaxed cautions with everybody getting spread out. But you never know. We see one caution early. Nothing other than that. So, we'll see what happens. ENA Shotgun. He is right behind the 13 car of Honestly You're Bad. And he's going to try to go low here. Closing was saying that Shotgun's pace isn't very fast right now, and they're on pace to lap him. And, you know, we'll see if that happens, but Shotgun apparently not fast here in this race. I believe he did spin. But, you know, there's still plenty of time to get the car adjusted and hope that caution comes out. See if we can get any radio chatter from any of the Fast Money Motorsports guys.
Let me go.
Let me go, boss.
He was pinching me in 3 and 4 like I'm battling for the lead. Like, bro, I'm 12th. I'm 31 seconds off the lead. Like, you can let me go. You're gonna hurt yourself more fighting me. You're gonna lose time to the guys behind you that you came early to jump.
Some information there from Shotgun talking about how he wants,
Doesn't make sense.
I believe it's the 3 car to let him go. That might be the 3 car.
I got fresh tires on. I gotta use them to get away.
The 13 car, my bad. 13 car.
Because I see the leader.
So some chatter there from the Fast Money Motorsports guys. That is Dirty Deeds, ENA Shotgun, and Trip. I know you guys are also trying to learn these new team names just like I am. Let's see here. Any battling on the track right now? We got Trip right behind his teammate Dirty Deeds. Right now, these guys just getting this. You know, right now they're just calm racing. They're trying to battle, really spread out though. We're just at that point in the race where we expected this to happen with relaxed cautions, you know. But it's good racing. But, you know, it might get a little boring here in the middle of the race, but it's still good racing, so. And, let's talk about the schedule a little more, you know. Next weekend, make sure you guys tune in, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be taking Talladega on. We're going to be going to Dega for the second race of the season. It should be exciting. On relaxed cautions, Talladega. It's going to be a lot of strategy there, super speedway strategy. And then we're going to be sending to Dover. After that, we got Iowa. Then we got Auto Club. Then Xfinity Cars at Canadian Tire. Then Homestead, Miami. And then we got Bristol in the trucks. Atlanta, or Chicagoland. Then Atlanta. Then Michigan. Then Charlotte. And then Kentucky in the championship. But we're getting a little bit of a battle here. Gridlock getting passed by Dirty Deeds and Trip. You know, Gridlock was supposed to be racing for Dirty Deeds. He was thinking about racing for Dirty Deeds, and then he got a big contract. He got a big contract from PCI or Pat. I don't know if you guys know him, but he's not actually a racer, but he's a team owner, or he's supposed to be a team owner. We were supposed to do an interview with him tonight. I'm not sure what happened, but I was hoping to get him in here for an interview to talk about his incentives a little bit. But he got a big contract from Pat, and I believe his wheel broke, so the contract negotiation, it had Gridlock getting a new wheel shipped right to his door from Pat, and I'm not sure if he's gotten it yet. I don't know the information on that exactly. If he's going to get it, he should be getting it, because, you know, if you say you're going to get someone a wheel for their contract, then you got to do it for him. And that's the one thing that is a little questionable, you know, with this new incentive thing. These guys in here, you got to trust them to actually own up to their incentives. As Grid gets the ball right there, you got to trust them to actually own up to what they say they're going to do, you know, because there's no actual contract being signed here. It's just these guys keeping each other's word and trusting that they'll get their incentives. So they got to trust that these guys will actually pay up what they're supposed to pay up in incentives. So, and so far, you know, we're still hoping Pat gets him that wheel and stuff, because I believe that's what's supposed to happen. And I'm not sure if it's happened yet. If anybody knows if it has, let me know. But, you know, hopefully Grid will be getting that wheel soon. I want to talk to Pat about his incentives, but unfortunately he got offline, so we were supposed to talk to him though. But yeah, he is a team owner this season, so that should be exciting for him. You know, I'd like to own a team, but just unfortunately, I can't really be paying. I can't pay drivers. You know, I'm a 16-year-old kid. I don't really got that money. I said 16 because my birthday was a couple days ago. Yes, sir. My birthday was 2 days ago. I didn't do a birthday stream this year. I did other things instead. I went out and played basketball mostly. But anyways, you know, here early, or not early, I guess we're in the midpoint of the race now, and our leader, let me see where our leader is. Our leader is closing soon in that 18 car, with Tenacious just a little bit behind him, as we got 71 laps to go. So still plenty of racing. Not even to the halfway point, I don't think. Ignore that damage, by the way, guys, on like the 18's car and stuff. It's not actually there. It's just showing up because of their pit road. It's just like when guys ram each other on pit road in this game, but it doesn't actually count as damage. But under the lights here at Vegas, you know, we got a good race going on. Very clean so far. Not a lot of wrecks. One caution tonight on the relaxed cautions. And, you know, we've gotten a little scattered out with a couple of green flag stops, but still some good racing going on here. Closing soon, your leader. Right now, it's been back and forth a little bit. You know, Tenacious led for a little bit. Honestly, You're Bad led for a little bit. And now you got Closing soon. He's also led for a little bit, and he's leading again here. And he's actually, believe it or not, this is something you don't see a lot in It to Win It. He's about to be lapping ENA Shotgun. And ENA Shotgun, I believe he might have spun out earlier, and that's the reason why. But ENA Shotgun here, closing soon last season, didn't really like the way Shotgun raced him as much, so we'll see how Shotgun races him here. but he's trying to protect his lap, you know, because he's going to try to protect his lap most likely if he can keep the pace. But there were some times last year where Closing Soon didn't really like how Shotgun raced him, so we'll see what happens here. I'm a little excited. As you know, in Closing Soon's Radioactive video, he actually had a clip where he was saying, why is it that this kid cannot race me clean? So we'll see what happens here as they come out of turn 2. See if Closing can catch him before the next pit stops. Shotgun will probably be pitting here within the next couple laps, actually, so we'll see if he catches him or not. Closing Soon's got like 5 laps still before he has to pit, but these other guys we'll see. So expect the 13 car, maybe the 13 car and the 4 car to come on to pit road here soon, I believe. So we got 67 laps to go. We're getting around that halfway point here. I believe we're at that halfway point right now, actually. So halfway through this race here, and so far it's been a good start to the season, you know. A lot cleaner than last season so far, and that's great to see. These guys both staying out right now. We got the 13 car who's just coming off pit road, I believe. Actually, I take that back. Maybe he's not. I'm not sure. He might be, he might not be. But 5th car, or Closing Soon, is there now on the 2 car V&A Shotgun, who actually drove this 18 car last year. And it's funny because Closing has also drove in that 2 car before, so these guys and battling each other in rides that they've driven before. And we'll see what Closing Soon does here if he even tries to pass him before pitting. Honestly, if he doesn't have to, don't even try to pass him, you know, before pitting. Just pass him on pit road. And it just depends on how much faster you are, and he's not super much faster. But still, I mean, he's faster, but he's not way faster to where he has to pass him and lose time if he doesn't. And ENA Shotgun going to signal right there, so you'll see him come on to pit road. Closing's going to stay higher than him, make sure not to get into him. And here comes ENA Shotgun. And there's a good pit stop in it to win it. You see a lot of those. Line Cone running by himself right now. I feel like when you're running by yourself in a 50% race, any race, I feel like it gets really boring. So, see how these guys handle it. We've seen it in the past when they ran relaxed, but we'll see how it is tonight. You know, if you guys remember back in December when we did that Winter Showdown, that fun event with a lot of guys from different leagues and stuff, and guys that might not have even raced in leagues. You might recognize some of these names. I believe Tripp. I believe he might have been in that Winter Showdown. And honestly, you're bad. I believe he is the guy that hosted that Winter Showdown, so it was a really good event that he put on. It was fun to do, and I believe he's the guy that hosted it, and now he finds himself in it to win it. Racing for us, so racing in this series. I'm not sure, but DD King, he might have also been in that Winter Showdown. I'm not positive, though. And Lined Cone also might have been in that Winter Showdown. Not 100% positive and all that, but possible that they were. And now everybody coming on the pit road. Ribs now on pit road. DD King Closing Soon. So everybody getting on pit road for some more green flag stops here. If you guys were wondering, you get 20 laps on a full tank of fuel here. And tires could be an issue depending on, not really an issue, but tires will get low. But on your fuel, you should be good on tires. Like, you shouldn't have to worry about a tire popping before your fuel runs out, but depending on how loose your car is, you could. And how much you're burning off, I guess. So we'll see what happens off pit road here. Closing Soon had a hefty lead going on to pit road, so a decent lead right there. We'll see what he has coming off pit road. He had his 16th second pit stop. Not the best pit stop, but not really bad for him in these circumstances. So Lined Cone right here, he's going to be by himself still. And we got Tripp, who's right in front of teammate Dirty Deeds. Team owner, actually, Dirty Deeds. I believe. I could be wrong on that, but I think he's a team owner. So Fast Money Motorsports is what he decided to name his team as. If that is his team, which I believe it is. So, off of pit road, Closing Soon does come out to be your leader again, which was expected. Second place is Tenacious and the 8 car, who's just a little bit behind him, you can see. And ENA Shotgun did manage to get out a little more in front of Closing Soon, but you know, he's still battling to go a lap down, try not to go a lap down, so we'll see what happens, you know. Their strategy's played a lot into this so far, but a caution for me wouldn't be bad at this point, but for these guys, some of these guys it would. Some of them wouldn't, but I'd be fine with seeing a caution right now. Sometimes I like to see a race play out in strategy, but caution right now for me, I wouldn't be too mad with it. I'm sure some of these guys would though, like Closing Soon, who's got a great strategy playing out. I wonder who's going to be out there trying to save fuel. Maybe that's what Shotgun's trying to do, but if he is, it's not going to work with how far back he is. We'll see if he tries to pass his teammate right here. They're going to be going past Gridlock here soon. Gridlock's somebody who might be trying to save fuel, honestly. So we'll see if they can get past Gridlock, as we're on Dirty Deeds hood cam right now. Trip going to go low here on Gridlock, along with his teammate Dirty Deeds also going low, and they're going to make the pass on Gridlock right here. It's interesting seeing Gridlock in that 4 car, you know. It's also interesting seeing Dirty Deeds drive the 22 car. So, some interesting new rides we got here. And Closing Soon driving the 18 car is also something interesting. You never see that. Fifth Constant, you know, he's driving the basic. His 11 car he always drives. Don't got a lot of paint schemes, but favorite driver, and it works out, you know. So side by side right now, Dirty Deeds and Idyllic Fungus, or not Fungus. Trip, my phones. Jeez.
Lights. Just might have to run a little bit longer.
Alright, yeah.
A little bit of radio chatter from
Yeah.
Fast Money Motorsports.
There's nothing I can do about it. He's too close, and I've got too many laps of fuel to hold him off.
Well, he doesn't have
If
anybody
you
else.
start
in
saving
front of
too
him.
early, you burn your rear up.
Yeah. Yeah, he ain't got
I'm gonna
nobody
hold him
else
off.
that he ain't got nobody else that he's got laps, so free pass is free pass, right?
It is, but I really don't want to have to go a lap down. Free pass is free pass. I'm gonna start in the back regardless, but
So you got the Fast Money guys talking about if there was a caution, talking about with Shotgun's situation, you know, and that's pretty much what Shotgun needs is a caution. And he probably wants before going a lap down, but it's not really going to matter. But he doesn't want to have to take the free pass. He'd rather just not get lap down. The competitor he is, you know, never want to go lap down. But it's looking like it could happen. Closing Soon starting to catch on him pretty quick right here, so it's probably going to happen. But we'll see how he races him. And we'll see how Closing Soon approaches this and tries to pass him, because it's not going to be easy to pass him with him protecting himself from going a lap down, as it should be. It shouldn't be easy. So we'll see how this battle goes when he catches him, and if it helps Tenacious maybe catch the 18 car. You know, I'm excited to see. I'm wondering if Closing's going to get frustrated here if he gets raced hard. I'm not sure though. You know, he's probably expecting to get raced hard, but here he comes. Here we go. Closing Soon right there. Remember what I said earlier about how Closing didn't really like the way Shotgun was racing him last season, so we'll see if he is fine with the way Shotgun races him right here. He's catching him. He's right there now. Here we go. This is what I'm waiting to see. Right now the leader is Closing Soon in this 18 car right here. Thank you for tuning in, ICJ. If you guys are just tuning in, we are at about 52 laps to go, I believe, somewhere around there. Things have gotten scattered out with 3 green flag stops. Closing Soon's been your leader for a decent amount of laps now, but he's been having a great race. Cause imagine if Closing Soon advanced to the championship in the first race of the season after last season, not advancing until towards the end of the season. This could be some big early momentum for Closing Soon, as he's going to go down low here on Shotgun, trying to get the pass. We'll see if he can get it. Looks like he's going to get it. He's going to pass him pretty easy there. Let's see if we can hear anything from Shotgun about that, or if we're too late.
So he's probably mad at me, but I don't really care. It's not his fault I'm back here, but I gotta do what I gotta do.
Yeah, I'd let him go.
He's by me. I couldn't hold him off. He's just got fresher tires. I tried,
Yeah.
but I have to come so.
I'm not sure what he'd be mad at him about, but we got more guys coming on the pit road here, I believe.
If we get 20 to a tank, there's 50 to go, and I got 7. And I can make it to lap 43, maybe even 40.
Talking about strategy, I don't want to expose that from him, but you know, getting down towards the good part of this race. Hopefully, we'll see what happens with strategy if it gets to play out. Oh, Shotgun or closing soon hit the wall. Closing soon hit the wall.
I was doing too much math. Too much math. Not enough race.
Oh wow, that's a good one closing now. I'm not gonna lie, that's a funny one. Hey, what's up, Fry Dog? Thank you for tuning in. That's kind of funny, guys. Let's see if this actually updated yet. It still hasn't updated. It's still at 0% for some reason, even though somebody donated bits. I don't really know. Alright, so we got Gridlock, who already came off pit road, I believe. I'm assuming, honestly, you're bad, also pitted, but I'm not positive. Gridlock coming on the pit road, actually. I don't know if honestly, your bad's pitted yet or not. He's got the leader right in front of him, or right behind him, though. Hey, an article Smith Roger could have posted, is, are they considering adding lights to New Hampshire after the In It to Win It stream talked about how they had no lights the whole race? And about the guy that we were talking about during the stream who did some bad things with somebody else's wife or something, I believe. Something like that. So tires becoming an issue here for closing soon. Maybe not actually, but his tire light is on and his fuel light's not on yet. And his fuel light should be coming on any moment now. Fuel light's about to come on for closing soon. There it is. Fuel light is on. Oh yeah, you know it. See if closing makes it on tires. He should. He should be good, but his right rear down to 16% right now. He got 15%. Tenacious actually closing in on him a little bit here. Look out for that, guys. This could be a battle at the end between Tenacious and Closing soon. Closing made that mistake earlier of hitting the wall. Maybe that's not exactly what haunts him and bites him, but it could be what helped bite him if Tenacious were to come back and win this thing, or battle him for it, because, you know, Tenacious is in a battle right now trying to come back and have a chance at this thing. He's just been right there lurking, but just can't get up to him. But we'll see if he can do it here soon. One mistake on pit road for Closing also, and it's over. You know, and he's going to gain in on him a lot there. But, you know, Closing soon, just being a little worse on pit road than Tenacious could affect him. So we'll see what Closing soon's stop ends up being here. I'm not sure what Tenacious's stop is going to be. This is not the money stop. We'll have at least one more stop and should have to save a little bit of fuel. So as of right now, these guys are most of these guys are probably about like 4 laps short, maybe 2 to 4 laps short, I would say. I'm not positive on that. Don't mark my words on that, but that's what I'm guessing, because we're at 44 to go right now. You get 20 laps on a tank, and everybody's pitting about right now. So yeah, look at that point, unless they've already been saving. But we'll see what happens. And how about this pit stop by Closing soon? You guys want to hear what his pit stop was? He got a 15.5 right there, and I'd say that's pretty good. Compared to his last stop, he got a 16.1 on his last stop, or a 16. He gets a 15.5 right here, so pit road improves for him. And He might have got a better pit stop than Tenacious right there, I believe. So he's going to come up big time on Tenacious. So great pit stop by Closing Soon's pit crew. He's going to have to give them some thanks. That 18 car, I'm telling you. As we're at about 43, 44 to go here. Longer than Closing? I don't know, actually. That's a good question. I think Closing's actually... I think everybody's going at the same time. The only guys that aren't going at the same time as Closing is a couple guys that are going earlier. And everybody else is going the same lap as Closing. But looks like Fifth Constant's going longer. So look out for Fifth Constant. He is going longer, but he's Closing Soon's teammate. So Closing would know if he's got anything or not. But I think mostly everybody's going at the same time. The same lap as Closing Soon right now, I believe. They're all going at that lap, I believe. Dirty D's and Gridlock going at it right here. Two guys that were possibly going to be teammates this season. They used to be teammates, then they went away from each other for a couple years. They were close to becoming teammates this season, I believe, and they ended up being on separate teams. They're both driving Fords, though. So we'll see what happens here. This Gridlock's right there behind Dirty Deeds right now. Nah, it's so weird seeing Deeds drive the 22 and then seeing Gridlock drive the 4 car. It's also weird seeing seeing Closing Soon drive the 18 car. That's another weird sighting. Nothing you usually see. So right now, look at Trip. He's coming up on other rookie. Honestly, you're bad. And they got Idyllic Fungus right in front of them. 39 laps to go here, guys. So we're getting down to the end of this thing. Trip gonna go low here on Honestly You're Bad. Honestly You're Bad. He started this race off really good. I'm not sure what happened and where he fell off, but you know he had the wreck early in the race, and then after that wreck, he recovered and made his way back up there. He was actually leading for a little bit on this long run, and then something happened. I'm not sure what, but he just fell back a lot. That would be Shotgun in that 2 car. This is Fifth Constant driving the 11 again. Shotgun's back in the 2 car this season. Or not back in the 2 car, he's in the 2 car this season. Back on a Penske ride though. Something he hasn't been in since season 5, his rookie year, I believe, was his last time in a Penske. He went from Penske to driving that, I believe, the 1 car for your team Fry in season 6 to season 7, taking that 18 car over, and now he's in a 2 car back in Penske. He's driven a different car number every single season though. So let's see if we can find the lead. Tenacious, that's the leader in front of him. Look how far up he is. That's Closing Soon in front of him, and he's second place right now. Tenacious is. So, you know, right now, if pit strategy goes good for Closing and he can save, he's gonna have to save. If he can save like 4 laps, Closing Soon will be your winner, most likely. But if he can't save those laps, then somebody who's been saving the whole race might end up winning this thing. Or maybe Tenacious has been saving, and that's why he's so far back. I could definitely see Tenacious doing that. I really would like to see a Closing Soon win this early in the season, though, because he really needs it, I think, to boost his momentum coming off of his average last season. Or his season last season, which was average. And, you know, he's an above-average driver, so he expects more. And getting a win first race of the season is really going to help his confidence, and it's really going to show him what his potential is this season. He already knows his potential. He's a champion and it's winning. So he knows he's a champion and he's an MVP. So I mean, he knows that he's good, obviously. But I think a win early would help anybody. It would benefit anybody, you know. And with how he raced last season, he definitely needs this win early. He don't need it, but he could use it. And I want to see him get this win. I'm honestly hoping he does get this win. It would be fun. Yeah, they need to get to at least 22, you're right. And I think they will, actually. I believe with what it looks like with Closing right now, I think he could get to 22. I think it's possible. So, I mean, I think he definitely has a good shot at this thing. Obviously, he's the leader, so he does have a good shot, but I think he has a good shot at making it to the end. By the looks of it, at least. So, we'll see what happens, but he's looking good right now. in my opinion. I'll keep you guys updated. I don't know if I want to tell his fuel right now, because people might be listening to the stream and knowing, but you can tell he's saving right now. He's got to be saving right now. Maybe not, though. I don't know. Will there be a late caution? You know, I don't think there will be, but there, you never know. I know it's just relaxed cautions, but honestly, I know I was saying earlier I would be fine with seeing a caution, but at this point, I wouldn't be mad if there's not a caution because of how long they've went into this strategy. I can't hear it. I can't hear his throttle. I don't have my engine sounds on because I'm not connected to the Xbox with my headset. Yeah, he went. You know how far down he went right there? Closing soon was just in the neutral in that turn with a shifter, I believe. He's going into the neutral. Yeah, he's back in neutral again, down to 160, 158 is what he gets down to. I wish I could show his speedometer up on my screen, but yeah, he's getting down there. Oh yeah, he's getting down to like 158 in the turns and just going into neutral. There he goes, he's coasting it. And Tenacious is catching him because of it. I mean, he's kind of got to do it though if he wants to get there. But does Tenacious have it, you know? Could this cost closing soon? I mean, he's literally turning off all the gears in the turns. And his lead has shrinked a little bit because of it, but obviously that's going to happen. Question is, does Tenacious have the fuel? I think Tenacious was already saving before, and that's why he was so far back, and so Tenacious might be good now for the rest of this run to get to his goal of 22. You know, I'm going to count on Frydog's words when he says what they want to get to, because, you know, he's the king of fuel saving. He literally won a championship off of fuel saving the race. So we'll see what happens. $25 to go, I believe is what that said. Not positive though. Let me see. So closing's still saving. Thank you for the bits there, Frydog. Let's see if my bit counter updated now. Now that you sent those bits, let's see if it updated. Still no update for it, which is weird. I don't know why, but it didn't update. But thank you for the bits there, Frydog. 600 bits. Alright, so closing soon is going to be pitting within the next 6 laps, I would say. Maybe the next, yeah. And, you know, Tenacious, they're getting caught. You know, Shotgun caught him, but I think he's a lap car. And then DD King, I'm not sure if he's a lap car or not, but he has also caught Tenacious. Shotgun passes Tenacious, but he is lap down again. I'm not sure about DD King, though. He might be a lap down as well. Yeah, because I think third place is 5th constant, and he's right back there, you can see. I believe that was 5th constant, at least. So it's just fuel saving right now. So at this point in the race, fuel save is on, and we got the money stop coming up, guys. 26 laps to go. And closing soon is going to get to his goal of getting the 22 laps before having to pit, I believe, for us, so if that tells you anything. So, you know, I'm not sure about Tenacious because I don't have a stream up, but this is about to be interesting. Shotgun going to be passing closing soon here, getting his lap back. So Shotgun gets his lap back, and, you know, this is where it gets interesting. 25 to go. Man, I think closing's going to do it. I think he's going to make it. I'll tell you where he went down to 2 laps at. He just went down to 2 laps out of turn 2. So, the question is, he's got to make it to 22 in my opinion. Is he going to be stuttering when making it in the pit road? That's going to be the question. Will the car be sputtering into pit road? As the fuel light just came on 2 laps ago, we got 24 laps to go in the race. Closing's just got to continue to save. He's not kicking it into neutral anymore. He felt like since Tenacious was getting close, he had to actually start going again. Want to hear closing there in here? What do you mean? 1 lap on his fuel tank now. See if we can get anything from closing.
Dude, if he can make it one more than me, I'll be just flustered.
You're almost down to gas.
23 to go. Is he going to run out? Here he goes. He's got to go this time by. He's 0 laps of fuel. I can't hear if he's sputtering or not. Here he comes in the pit road. And there he is, into pit road. And Tenacious stays out. Tenacious stayed out. And let's hear what closing has to think about it.
Speed, driver.
Yeah, he didn't pit. Dude, unless he runs out of gas, that's crazy.
And I think he's sputtering right now, so closing soon shocked right now that Tenacious didn't have to pit. And I'm kind of shocked too. I think it's because that's why he was so far back. Tenacious was so far back because he's been saving for at least like half of this long run, knowing what was about to happen. So smart racing by Tenacious, and that's going to make it a lot more interesting. Does closing soon have what it takes? Does he have the fuel? Because he's still got to save 2 laps, and I believe Tenacious now only has to save 1 more lap of fuel. So it's 2 laps of fuel compared to 1 lap of fuel. Who's going to get it? This is going to be very interesting. Closing needs to start saving immediately. Tenacious got to 21. Closing got to 22. So closing has to save 2 laps. Tenacious has to save 1 lap right now, I believe. Tenacious might not even have to save a lap. I think he's going to have to save 1 lap though, I believe. So this is going to be interesting to see what happens. And he pitted after closing soon, so he's going to gain on him that way too, I believe. So here comes closing soon around turn 4. And he's going to get his lead back. He should get his lead back, but not as far as a lead, and he's got to save as well. A lot more than Tenacious. As Tenacious comes off pit road right there, closing passes him as Tenacious gets up to speed. So closing's going to have a good lead, but is it going to be good enough to save as much as he has to save? He has to save 2 laps within 20 laps. So this is it. I think he's got to save 2 laps within 21 laps, actually. No, 2 laps of fuel within 20 laps. 5th went to 20. Yeah, so 5th also has a chance, and 5th constant is 3rd place, I believe. So if 5th constant can pass Tenacious, he could win this thing if closing runs out. But I think it's either going to be Tenacious wins it or closing somehow makes it on fuel and then keeps the lead over Tenacious. Closing has to save an extra lap of fuel compared to Tenacious and keep the lead here. So this is going to be really interesting on if he can do it or not. He's getting clear down into neutral. No way.